It is gnarly out here. I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear me. I'm just going to let it run. I'm going to fish for a few more minutes. Then I'm going to head back towards the river. This wind is howling. It went from a completely different direction than yesterday. know if everybody's still there or not. That was brutal. It says it is. I had to talk myself into going out this morning, and I probably should have talked myself out of it because it really wasn't worth the time and the effort. Fished for 35, 40 minutes. That was it. Well, I don't know what the weather's going to bring for tomorrow, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. It's Thursday. Weekend's in sight. And as always, wind is killing my sound. Yeah, that was gnarly. I'll go through it again real quick. I don't want to be redundant, but I left the dock. Air temp was 32. I'm not quite sure how hard this wind's blowing. I'm going to get one of those wind gate with those little handheld wind meters. But I mean, it was gusting over 30. It was, in the middle of the drift, that gust would come along and it would take my bow and just pick it up and move it. And I mean, I had to hold on. I was holding on to the windshield the whole time. I fished 3 different lures. The lake out there is just, the color of the water is not as wet cement as it was yesterday, but it's still there. I don't know. I mean, I can't even say, geez, I don't know if they're not biting, because in 2 days I fished for probably an hour. These last 2 mornings total, and it was brutal. You can't feel anything. You got no feel on the bottom. Whatever. I did it. I proved to myself that I can do it no matter what the weather is. My boat ran great. It handles it as best it can. I got the crap beat out of me coming in there a little bit. My lower spine feels like an accordion, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Water temp out there dropped another degree down to 37. They said we were supposed to get snow overnight. I don't know if anybody up north did, but we didn't. We didn't get squat. Had all these, snow warnings yesterday, and I don't know. I think the weathermen like to play with everybody, and I don't know, make them scared. I don't really understand that, to be honest with you. I've lived here all my life. I've been through big storms and little storms and lake effect storms, and it is what it is, and we have the capacity to handle the snow. So, even in the worst of times, within a day or 2 at the most, and that's in these mega lake effect storms, like Buffalo or Watertown getting dumped with 5.5 feet of snow. Yeah, it's going to take a day. You got to be reasonable. But why would you give people one more thing to worry about up here, especially in central New York? I said, oh, lake effect. It's lake effect. We live in lake effect land. And anybody that's lived here knows that. My wife just put up no school today because of wind. Because of wind? Really? Unless the power was out for the whole area, why would you cancel school because of wind? Central Square canceled school last week, one day, for 3 inches of snow. Come on. I don't understand that. And as far as the weather people go, I don't understand why I think this, that's like the Weather Channel when they were doing that hurricane, and their guy is in waders standing in the ditch. He's like, oh, I'm in waist deep water. Yeah, you numbnuts, you're in the ditch. And you're doing it to try to scare people. I don't approve of that. I don't care for that. That's not me. You want to be positive as a weatherman. You want to report the weather and tell people to be prepared when they need to be prepared. But if you cry wolf every single time, nobody believes you anymore. Most weather you can deal with. Now there is some natural stuff that it's beyond hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff like that. I saw the South got ripped through again yesterday. You know, I hope everybody's okay, or as okay as they can be. But so it's Thursday. This was a long morning live. I wish it was a long morning live where we were catching them every cast. As soon as this wind lays down, it's going to be right back to game on. These fish aren't going to stop. They're not going anywhere, and we're going to be on them. So thanks for joining me today. I love you guys. Have a great Thursday. Keep your tip up.